Welcome back, Wrestle Nerds. Victor Villain here. Let's see who's making their way to the ring.
Pretty chubby flaco, dímelo, mi
Heels,
gente.
pumps, and chair shots. Get it right.
Old school.
Hey! Ow! Welcome back.
Full gear challenge.
What? Don't bring me that shit.
Full gear challenge,
Full
papi.
gear challenge.
I ain't
Wow.
eating that
Right
chip.
You're gonna
beer
eat
challenge.
that chip.
Fully chipping it.
Full
Out.
beer challenge.
Fully chipping away at those pounds, baby. Fully chipping away.
Yeah, well, where's the chip? Oh yeah.
Fucking chip.
So let me tell you something about this chip.
Eso.
Joel Embiid
Eso.
was crying.
Ese tigre, he just punched somebody today, yo. What's up, Carl Anthony
chip.
Towns? The basketball.
Baki's one chip challenge. Pa
Hey.
que te queme el culo. That shit is gonna be burning for weeks.
Yeah.
Alright? One deadly black tortilla. They sell,
Yes!
yeah,
You fucked up. You fucked up.
They
You fucked
sell,
up.
nope, sir. They sell this shit individually wrapped and ready to go. Dude, they've got like, I survived the one chip challenge.
Y'all gonna be seeing this on IG.
Try it if you dare. Hashtag one chip challenge. The chip coffin must be in view. This is Carolina Ghost Reaper. And why am I talking about this? Because Saturday.
It's
November 9th.
November 9th at 6 p.m. There's only one place to be. There's only one thing to do, and that is to watch AEW Full Gear with us. That's right. With the bad guys. HPC style. And we are in the midst of quite the competition ourselves. See, hashtag Full Gear Challenge. The biggest loser is the winner. And the one that's lost the least amount of weight is the loser.
Mischief.
Son, don't even play. This is all yours.
The loser might not even be with us today.
Oh, JP.
Hey.
Levante de culo.
Hey,
I'm just
baba.
saying, you're not going to want to miss it.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Oh, you're not going to want to miss the asshole who has to eat this. So, Saturday, come hang with us. Rockefeller Sports Bar, Rutherford, New Jersey.
Tráeme a tu leche y
So
tu
the
mamá.
point of the game is to lose weight, right?
Yeah.
So let's all help each other out and let's run these fucking ropes.
Yo, that was alright, yo.
no,
I can dig it. Except that.
This every week.
I fucked up the overlays.
Come on, son. It's only
Yo.
83.
I know, yo. It's like my first time every time. The last time.
WEW.
There you go. Oh wait,
Still better than 29.
I'm still.
Pretty chubby.
Hold on, yo. It's still not working. What's good? All right.
There we go.
None of that happened live.
Right.
I'm here. I'm just saying.
So we run the ropes now.
All right.
Getting sweaty.
So
Pretty chubby.
So the biggest topic in the wrestling community going around right now has to be my friend Jordan Miles.
Damn, yo. We're going to get into that
man.
already.
Listen,
Easy.
listen.
Let's get it.
When are we gonna go step by step?
Yeah, please, because
What is it, school?
It's a lot.
Nah.
It's lots of process right now.
He went off about a racist looking shirt. And then like there was a lot of hearsay between like the designer and Triple H, and like he knew the
This
design.
man threw everybody under the bus.
Yeah.
Yo,
And
it was a lot. And you know what? He was justified if he was right. But is he? I don't even know. Then he released an apology and now-
I feel like we
and then a
witnessed an
video just
emotional
cracking
breakdown.
up. Yo, and then a video cracking up.
Yo, this man pulled the Kanye West
Oh
when
my
Kanye
God.
West said George Bush
That's
doesn't like
exactly
black
what I thought
people.
of.
Yo, he
And-
called Jay Lethal and Uncle Tom.
Yo, he straight up said WWE doesn't care about black people.
Wow.
But yeah, Kofi Kingston.
Yes,
What?
Coffee Kingston.
You're gonna make that argument?
Now, is that
That's
decaf
a
or what?
bullshit ass argument. Once in a blue moon, they have a black champion. Don't come with that
But
shit.
it was
Ahmed
interesting.
And
Johnson.
we've always said when that champion happens to happen by. Don't you say it every year?
February.
Yeah.
February.
It just so happens, right? It just
What happens
It
on
is-
Fe-
it
what
is
happens on
it's
February?
It's too much
there
of a
happens to
coincidence.
be a black champion. That was the conversation.
Isn't it also the shortest month of the year?
Oh my God, that's
Oh,
not what we're
God.
talking about. We're talking about
Yo.
Black History Month.
You trying to
right?
be my Valentine?
Hey.
No. You see, that's why we can't have nice
Is your
things.
mom
Not
trying to
one.
be my Valentine?
Not one.
Miles had a legit gripe with the company because that shirt looked like
So
blackface.
it looked. First of all, it looked all shirts look terrible. I wouldn't buy none of them
All
shirts,
the NXT shirts
whether
are
they be
horrible.
racist or not. Them shits was corny as fuck. Shame on y'all for putting some corny shit out.
And then on top of that,
And on top of that, yo, like you didn't take the time to fucking, look at what the fuck you're doing.
and
I
then
don't blame you. We're having something on Thursday, right?
Yeah.
But we'll get to it.
We'll get to
So
that.
yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised.
Yo, but it's a lot of shit.
it sucks. It really
It's a
sucks
lot
because
of
this
shit.
kid is young, right? And now he had his whole future with the E coming, and now.
I wonder what happens now, right? Like what?
But and then if you look at it from what we're seeing,
He was already trying to get bookings with Gabe, so I don't know. Maybe he already knows he got to go back to Evolve.
it looks like he's gonna he seems like he's in control of what's going on now. I guess like for his future, I think he has a plan. Because if he's going out to eat like this, it don't seem like he cares much.
I don't know, man. It was just like a lot of scorched earth, and I applaud you if you're standing for something, but then like retracting and then the laughing video, I was kind of like, I didn't know. I don't know. Maybe
I'll tell you what this man's gonna get at the end of the day. He's gonna get one of these.
Damn it, you kiss my ass now!
Damn. Speaking of kiss my ass, talk about kiss my ass programming. Are we gonna talk about Blood Jewel?
Yeah, eventually, right?
Stop it! Enough! Enough!
You want to talk about that later?
Yeah, but first,
Yeah, we'll get there.
there's other shit that we can talk about, right? More important shit like Fox on Twitter.
So John Cena revealed on Twitter that he was donating $500,000 to the First Responders Program charity.
John Cena's always been a stand-up guy. That's why I hate him.
He's the all-time leading in Make-A-Wish too, right?
Yeah,
Watch out
yeah,
for
no,
that
he's a great
new
dude.
John Cena movie where he's a firefighter, by the way.
Right. That's
Playing
what
with
that's
fire?
about.
Oh yeah, I'll be doing that. I'll be watching that soon. My son going.
Yeah,
Of course. he
Little
is.
villain gonna want to see that. So. you
Oh.
know.
Just throwing that out there because we talked about Crown Jewel. Lacey Evans and Natalia.
First ever women's match in Saudi
First ever,
Arabia.
that's a pretty big deal. Pretty big deal.
So much to unpack here.
Yeah.
Carefully. Now fuck that, yo, Lacey Evans, right? Are you sure that's who you want out there? Like that's who you want out there?
Not Becky Lynch.
She a
Not
vet.
Becky Lynch.
She a vet.
Not Charlotte.
Charlotte.
So here's my
Lacey
thing.
Evans.
Well, you know what? Maybe Charlotte. I was gonna say, I think it may be a preference to blondes.
I get Natalia, but come
You know
on,
who loves
Charlotte.
blondes?
You missed it.
The cost. They all want to know.
Woo! What's causing all this?
Nah, I mean,
Little.
so you could go two ways. You can
Excuse me.
you can start
I go
by
Is that why you walk
you,
funny?
You can start the entree right with a well, you can start the dinner with an entree, or you can start it with
This ain't
appetizer,
Applebee's
with
two
right?
a
for one.
snack.
What the
or a snack,
fuck
right?
are you talking about?
I don't know.
So you don't blow your load on the first women's
Stupid
match
idiot.
I've never
that
blown
you
my load
see
at
it
dinner.
in Saudi Arabia.
All right,
right?
stop. Enough.
Right? Was it?
I don't know what you're talking
The
about.
thing about Killer the Dog was
So
can't
you
kill
don't
me.
you don't go right away put Becky Lynch and Sasha.
Why not? You show them what women's wrestling can be, not potentially prove them
Because
right.
you're afraid that they're gonna walk out. You're afraid that they're not gonna respect it enough.
Or are you
Right.
giving it? Or
This
are
is the
you giving it
first
to
one.
Natty?
So you're risking the fact that these guys are gonna
or are
get
you
up and do
giving
a
Natty a
bathroom break
punching bag?
during this match.
But are
so
all right,
put on a good match, and people will be
I
more
don't
resistant.
think, I don't think
to
they're
it.
there yet.
are you giving this spot to Natty because she's the vet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But why Lacey?
I don't know. Someone
she's a
on
Navy
Twitter was
SEAL.
like, because she does the whole submissive wife thing, which I think is crazy racist when you think about it. But that was a thing I read, and I was like,
I mean, but they'd have to spend time working that angle out, and I don't think they're gonna give them that much time either.
tampoco. Yeah.
Yo, what if people jump in the ring for this match?
Yo.
What if?
Well, that's what I'm saying. You don't know how the crowd's gonna
I
react.
kind of want to see the ring
Maybe
gear
it's
for this
crazy.
match.
Maybe it's gonna be too crazy.
I
You
feel
don't
like
want
it's
to
just gonna
put
be
your,
bodysuits.
you don't want to put your number ones out
I
there.
wonder. Yeah, you know what? That's rather interesting.
You know what's not
How
gonna
they're
be
gonna
said?
approach the whole thing.
Yeah.
You know what's not gonna be said?
You have a magnificent ass.
The Rock,
Does he?
tequila.
Yes.
The Rock's tequila sounds like a good time. What is it called?
Teremana Tequila,
Teremana.
which is set to
Teremana.
hit stores during the first quarter of 2020.
La hermana quién?
So do
There it is.
La
do
hermana de tu
do you
mamá.
pair that with Broken Skull IPA?
So
And JR's barbecue sauce.
we're gonna have to have that battle of our own, I guess, right?
What,
Eventually?
we'll do a full gear challenge with tequila. I lose.
Yes.
That's it. I tap out. I'm
Yes.
done. Tequila's not my friend, man. But give me some of this. Oh my god.
You know who are friends though? Ric Flair and Hulk Hogan in real life, but not too close. We're about to find out why.
Trying to find out what's causing all this.
Saudi Arabia's causing it. They're giving us terrible requests for matches, and now we gotta
Terrible.
suffer television for it. And guess what? SmackDown last week was the latest victim. Well, second latest victim because we had Raw this past week too. Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair come out to start the show.
There you go. Miss TV, I don't want to see this. Can we just say we're not going through the card? Fucking SmackDown. Nah.
Caca sandwich?
Garbage.
Nah.
Garbage.
That shit was not popping. I don't know, man. Like
Okay.
I wasn't interested really in
FS1.
the show. I mean, there was like the Firefly Funhouse and everything.
Yo, they
like,
were under 1 million viewers.
Yep.
This past week for
And,
SmackDown.
well, they
Anything
were
stand
competing with were they competing with the World Series?
With the World Series.
Yeah. I don't
Okay.
care about
Fox.
I don't care about numbers, right? Like I care about quality content because you can have like a show that gets very
But-
little view and
That's
And
not what
it's
they're
dope.
going for here. That's not what they're trying to give you.
fam.
They're trying to give you.
They gave me a whole lot
numbers.
of shit.
They're reaching for numbers.
Gaga, son.
The-
That shit was hot garbage.
The most hot garbage numbers.
I'd rather watch a 1999 Sunday Night Heat than watch this shit.
halftime heat when Foley and Rock went at. Oh my god!
I would rather
I'm
watch Stevie Richards as the GM of.
What happened
Sunday
on
Night
this
Heat.
show? Fucking Rambling Rabbit died twice, and
That was
and
it.
Shorty G came
no,
out in a
he-
highlighter,
Rambling Rabbit came back to life, actually.
and then died again. Did he die again?
Did he?
I think.
No,
Buzzer
Cain
hit him.
Velasquez came and yelled at a camera in Spanish.
Well, that's when.
What do you call him?
That's
Blanc-
Hey. Natty Kong
No.
plays
Oh, Natty Cone played.
No.
in
That's not a thing.
in East
Where-
Brunswick or North Brunswick.
Blanco,
Brunswick, in New
Blanco
Brunswick.
Mariachi, I think, was the.
Yeah.
This is why
Shout
we
out to
can't
Natty
have
Cone
nice
plays.
things. All right.
Isn't that where Mitch is from?
No, I don't. I'm not.
Wasn't he there with Calavera?
Oh, that seems
my
rather raw.
God.
That seems
Let's
rather raw.
get raw.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Fuck it.
See, that is exactly why we can't have nice things ever at all. Because you're a garbage person. Always. But, speaking
Raw.
of garbage people.
The Kabuki Warriors.
What'd you say?
What?
¿Qué?
The Kabuki Warriors
Lo
are
que
probably the
Warriors.
best thing out of all of Raw.
They got Raw.
Was it really?
They
I
got
don't
Raw
know.
with Paige
When they,
Whoa.
in the ring.
When Paige
Yeah.
got all that stuff on her face. For
Wow,
that
listen.
Oh,
we're
wait,
going there
I'm
too. What's
confused.
happening? Are you really?
What are we talking about?
The Kabuki.
Kabuki-
Say that 5 times fast.
No, I won't. The Kabuki Warriors, yo, I love that segment because there was no reason for them to be with Paige to begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it officially marks them parting ways. Like
Yeah.
it's
and that's the
official.
problem with people, right?
But-
you have problems with separation and just ending shit.
They gave us continuity, all right? They did give us continuity, right?
They did, but I didn't like the way that Paige sold that mist to the eyes.
It's not
It was
like
weak.
It's not like she
feel-
could
I
have
don't know.
bumped
I
it,
thought it was
right?
aight.
Here's what I thought.
didn't have a
I
problem with
feel
that.
like she got confused and not confused, but she was like when it first hit her, I felt like she wanted to do more, but then she kind of reminded herself, "Fuck, I can't really take a bump." So it's like, shit, I'm kind of holding myself back a little bit. That's kind of rough for somebody.
I mean,
But dude,
I don't
it
know.
was
You knew
it
that?
was corny that Asuka and Kyrie were just like standing by her side laughing the whole time.
Facts.
It looked like kids pulling a prank on another kid.
No doubt. You said something though before on Twitter. There was reports somebody had mentioned. Shout out to our Twitter game is, yo, on fleek.
Candela.
You already know. But somebody said, why didn't they have Kabuki Warriors at least look like they were about to strike and then cue in Becky's music?
And
Going for the
let her
save.
going
Because
for
not
the save.
everybody
Classic.
has to be a tough guy heel.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean? Like we don't need like Rhea Ripley out here. Rhea Ripley did her own thing. Like we don't need Asuka to be Rhea Ripley.
Yeah,
we
but
don't need-
Kabuki
Oh,
Warriors
okay,
are
okay.
heels.
Okay, but
don't
they were heels
they don't-
too.
They don't
Look-
present themselves
Look
like
at how your panties
Well,
are in
first
a
of all,
wad right
all
now
the
because they
women's
didn't do
division wear
shit.
heels.
The whole point was to fuck with Paige. They weren't trying to beat Paige. It was like, fuck off. Son, they don't always have to beat people up. Heels don't always have to beat people up. And Paige wasn't someone to be beat up anyway. Although Paige should have like left the ring. She should have rolled out the ring. Like the least she could have done was try to just hang off the ropes, right? Try to get out.
Some sort of.
Yeah, or the Kabuki Warriors could have like danced their way up the ramp. I didn't like that they were just standing there. But I'll take, I don't know. I didn't think you know, sometimes we need diversity, right? Like in our character development. I'll take it. You know, fuck the Chicago Cubs because the Viking Raiders defeated 2 Chicago Cubby jobbers.
And because it's fake.
Wow, baseball's fake. That's why they're not in the World Series.
It was scripted. Listen,
Damn.
I like what they're doing with Buddy Murphy here, man. He's getting a little push too. He came out and defeated R-Truth in a quickie.
Excuse me?
Quickie?
Oh no.
Something fast.
Oh yeah, you would know. Falls Count Anywhere. Was that interesting? I didn't like the ending with the forklift and shit. I feel like
I've seen it one too many times already.
I
Yo,
mean,
real quick.
I thought there was gonna be a hot moment where he was on the stage, and I thought that Seth was gonna like run off and do a curb stomp, and then he did like some fucking splash.
I mean, but
Fuck him.
I thought the match was good up until the finish. I was like the fork. I don't know. There was just like some impotency that I saw from Rollins' character, like.
Spell that.
Like he's I don't know, it's on the bottle of medicine. So he didn't like, I don't know, like he's supposed to be the baby face in all this and then using the forklift and like I don't know, man. I don't know, something about that segment just didn't.
I feel like you could have saved that finish for Crown Jewel.
And also he didn't even do it. He was telling the driver to lower the thing. I think that's kind of
that shit was whack.
It was like, yo, lower the thing. Nah,
I got
man.
money. Lower the thing.
Nah. He always talks about his
What
wallet,
a time
yo.
to be alive.
That's a bit of a heel move. But
Before we leave Raw, we have to talk about divorce court.
Wait. But before that, match of the night: AJ Styles and
Oh, yeah.
Humberto
yeah.
Carrillo.
Wow.
That
That
little
shit wa-
fucking DDT.
That shit was a
outside?
banger.
Yo, versus Seth and Humberto though? Who had
Yes,
the
better.
I thought it was
AJ.
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 All the way.
You know how like we've been like, yo, AJ hasn't leveled up. I was like, oh, this is
Bro,
TNAJ.
Those two put on a
AJ. I like that.
Yeah,
those two
this
put
is-
on a banger.
Yo, they put on like a nice little match. You know, it made them both look nice. Like Humberto Carrillo is getting like really fucking nice FaceTime. So I don't know, I liked it. But divorce court.
AKA Jerry Springer.
What the fuck is logic? Lana leaves Rusev for Lashley to have sex because Rusev is a sex addict and wants to have sex with Lana.
It's the perfect.
and
it's
to have a baby.
It's the perfect heel move. It's the perfect heel move because you're giving you left him to give somebody else what he wanted most.
What? I don't even know what you said.
What he
That shit
wants
don't make-
most is sex, and she's not giving it to him, but she's giving it to somebody else. It's gonna piss him off
Stupid
even more.
idiot!
Man, I don't give a fuck about that.
I mean, if you're paying attention to the story, it makes sense.
Oh my
but
god, this story
it's just
sucks.
that I don't think they're pulling it off too well. Like, I mean, there was pictures of fucking Rusev smiling in the middle of fucking him wrecking Bobby Lashley.
All right. I
That's
don't believe any of this. And when we talk about NXT, we're gonna see a stark difference, right? There's a fucking I'll talk about it fucking later, man. Fucking Rhea Ripley has this fucking picture.
Onions are like
Oh my god, it's crazy. Tuesday at 6:05 Eastern on YouTube.
Tell him.
It's getting fuzzy. It's getting fuzzy in here.
The
Old school,
best
what the fuck is this?
retro wrestling.
Old school, calm me down.
NWA Powerrr.
With 3 R's.
Into the fire.
Okay.
What?
Push it to the left.
Yo, tell me you're watching NWA.
He's producing the shit. What the fuck?
That's mandatory.
NWA.
I give 2 shits about Raw and SmackDown now.
Woo! That's about
It's all about Tuesday.
yeah.
Dude,
And Wednesday.
NWA's putting on such
They can
a
do no wrong.
great show.
They can do no wrong.
Honestly, I've got nothing to complain about NWA. Like, I mean, let's be honest. Our expectations are not the same, right? Like we're not really comparing NWA to like WWE or anything. However, if the things that you hate about WWE are like continuity storytelling, like old school, just wrestling feel,
Logic,
like coherent, like arguments, promos, passion. If like those are the things,
realistic fighting sequences.
like yeah, right, realistic situations
Yeah.
at least. If including powder in the tights. Thank you, Joseph. Then watch NWA Powerrr. You want like something that like the wrestling of yesteryear. Watch NWA Powerrr, man. There's no
Here we go.
there's no entrances. It's just
almost-
go promo go. It's the best part of
It's
wrestling.
almost like an experience, and I can't wait for us to head out there to Georgia, check out a show for ourselves, because it's coming. We're going to be out there soon enough. But
What you got?
NWA Powerrr is like an experience, bro.
I'm down.
Yo,
Oh man, you down?
we got to set this
down.
up. For sure.
David, Billy, I know you watching. We talked about this. You know what I'm talking about. Nah.
But shout out to
Shout out.
Ashley, yo.
Oh my God. Marty
Winning
Bell
over
though.
Marty Bell.
I was very upset that Marty Bell
I'm a
lost.
big fan of Marty Bell.
Marty
I'll tell you
Bell,
right now.
relax yourself.
I'm a
Wear your
big fan.
pants.
Hey,
Relax.
Dime, hey.
Dominicana.
Hey.
That's what I'm talking about, right?
Dominicano
Representing. I
soy.
thought she did a really good job. I liked her promo, actually.
Yeah,
like, it was
she
about
did.
friendship. Like, yo, not everything has to be about fight. Like, there's competition,
Right.
right? Trevor Murdoch, right, talked about it before he wrestled. He was like, yo, this is what I do. This is what I like, and I'm here to compete. I'm not who I used to be, blah, blah, blah. Like, I want that. Dudes that are going to take L's, but they're going to, like, just, it's going to be a competition.
How do we feel about the tag team match? The no disqualification match.
I'm upset Eddie Kingston and Homicide lost.
Ah, okay. So we're there now, right?
yeah.
We're there. That's where we're at right now. We're just upset at you know we're fanboys now. We're trying to
Damn,
get our
man.
guys to win the matches.
They need to get a fucking stiff crack at the title, man, because this is bullshit.
How about them Dawsons?
Homicide and Eddie Kingston. I mean, Eddie Kingston, son, on the mic.
Money.
Money. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear
Money
a
cash.
person that's
Money
this
cash.
is what he does and he wants to do it to kick your ass and prove he's not trying to be the best wrestler. He wants to be the only wrestler. He wants to be the toughest motherfucker on the block, and that's why I like that. That's what I want to see. NWA Powerrr. That's what the fuck I want to see.
You know what I want to see?
Nick Aldis?
No, Tropical Pirates. But then I do want to see a little bit of a Nick Aldis. But listen.
Whoa, excuse me?
listen.
I would see a lot of Camille.
Oh my god.
I'm not mad at
Can't
Aaron
have any nice
Stevens,
things.
but Tropical Pirates is dope. I just feel like Cornette does sometimes, and just like his movies aren't released, they escape.
Wow, you're spitting out Cornette lines.
I had to.
Yo, how do we feel about Jim Cornette?
Cornette's doing his thing, man. Fuck that.
What do
He's
you
doing
think,
his
yo?
fucking thing on fucking Power. Good shit, brother.
So we haven't seen anything yet, but I think it'll get interesting in another week or two.
Let
Why?
some time play.
Huh?
Let some time play out first.
Certain people that Jimmy is not a fan of are starting to make headway within the company,
Okay.
and I think it's,
You gonna drop names or what, bitch?
I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it, guys.
man. Come on, bitch.
I,
Say it. Come on. You ain't Destiny's Child. Ain't nobody say your name.
Say his name.
Say his name when no one is around you. Say it in the mic.
So Colt Cabana,
Boom, boom.
Mr. Boom Boom, Colt Cabana, always classic, always Colt Cabana. He's about to get a little bit of gold
Oh,
in his life, and this is a man that Jim Cornette has spent the better part of, I'd say, the past decade crapping on, because he's quote unquote a comedy wrestler. So how do you feel about a comedy wrestler holding such a prestigious spot in a company that Jim has kind of built his life around?
Gotta hear some commentary now
Yo.
for that.
Jim Cornette has really dug himself into a corner, though, politically, socially, in real life.
Just everywhere.
Oh my God! Every time he opens his mouth, it's a disaster. He's
That's
telling
Vince
people
Russo.
to kill themselves. He's fucking saying that, like, yo, you should have. If somebody doesn't kill you, you should do it yourself. He's misogynistic as fuck. As much as I hate all that stuff in real life, I just feel like he's working everybody,
I
and
think
they're
so, too.
all falling in the trap. The more you argue with him, the more vicious he gets. Like, that's I don't think that's his real personality, and
But
I think
it
everybody needs to.
is.
No, I'm not. I don't think it strays too far from the real
Yeah,
personality.
All right, I could see that, but I mean, I'm not saying it's alright.
But I can still think he's work at this point. It has to be work.
He's working it, but
It has to be.
it's like where you take joy in your work.
Yeah,
Right,
he's
right,
enjoying the
right.
shit
No,
out of
he's
calling
loving
people
every
stupid.
second of it. I don't think he feels it's harmful at
I don't
all.
know. I love him on Power. I gotta be honest.
Oh, it's money, bro.
When he's on commentary, man,
He's
he knows
as
how to
stiff
tell
as 4 o'clock.
stories.
He knows what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing. That's a really good way to put it. But also
Put it.
on Twitter,
Pudding
that's the
pops.
way he put it too. He putting that shit everywhere.
What are you, Big Papi?
He put it in the mofongo, in the carne asada,
Ay.
in the sofrita.
Sofrita. Impact.
Yo, Impact on
They're
Axis.
trying to make an impact.
Jesus.
Woo!
They sure did. Putting
Listen.
the strap on somebody early. Are we getting there or what?
You said strap on somebody?
Yeah,
Listen,
strap
all
on.
I know
JP
is that
in here.
Ace Austin is trash.
Woo!
Nah, he's not trash, but they put him in the trash. I love that
shit.
gif of him diving and they put him in the trash. I'm actually surprised they haven't done that more
Anywhere else,
often.
yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was a dope.
Guys, we witnessed the world's most dangerous man
Ken Shamrock?
take a dick flip.
Oh my god.
That was after the show, right?
That was
Or during the show? I don't even know. Yeah, he took a dick flip. I saw that. Man, that's what's up. Remember, Ken Shamrock used to fuck around with the Attitude Era. I think he's
Nah, that takes
game
some attitude.
he's game for the storyline. He's game for the cause. I think he'd be stupid not to be. That's how you go into this. Like you go into this as like an enhancement talent, as
effectively, right?
as his stature of character, right? Like he's Ken Shamrock, not like world champion. He's Ken Shamrock, a really good former like wrestler that can fuck people up, but probably not.
karate, dickhead.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. And might I add, I just want to ask, did Ken Shamrock try to pull the ankle lock on Joey Ryan's penis when he?
Nah, but he got dick flipped, and that's about it. But then he ended up getting like the upper hand immediately, so whatever. Speaking of upper hand, Jordan Grace is now in line for the title.
Okay.
Jordan Grace
Okay.
is
I
the
think
future
that's-
of
I
women's
think that's a-
wrestling.
Big
man.
Mama Pump?
If that's what
Thick
they're going with
Mama
here,
Pump.
I think that's a good, solid champion.
Yeah.
to start with.
I'd like to see more mic work from Jordan Grace. I'd like to see the Impact Women's Division cutting more promos and being more vocal about their character. I think that they would benefit greatly because they're, in my opinion, they have the greatest women's division. Pause. Now I know that Raw and SmackDown have what is probably considered the greatest women's division,
So
and
who
NXT
who's
is
doing these
also a
comparisons?
tremendous division.
As the indie nerd here, I will put out that New Japan might actually have the best women's division now that they bought Stardom.
Now that they bought Stardom, we've been bringing that up every week for the last like 4 weeks.
Shout out to Stardom.
When does that happen? Like, when does that roll into effect?
It's effective as of now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
So
All right.
like
I
they're.
haven't seen it.
I mean, I don't think they've been on any of their cards though yet. They still run them as two different companies.
Gotcha.
Two different companies.
But Sami Callihan finally climbed the mountain. He defeats Brian Cage. I've never seen Brian Cage climb a fucking
thing.
cage
A
so
thing.
quickly.
I think.
Yo, he is a machine.
He's a beast.
Yeah.
He's a machine.
He's,
So
he's a Wolverine.
So are
Weapon
we
X,
gonna
right?
get Weapon X, right? Are we gonna get Sami Callihan versus Tessa Blanchard again
Eventually.
For the strap.
for the strap?
Yo,
Are we going to see Tessa Blanchard become the first
pullback.
ever?
Yep.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it's meant to be. It's in.
Yep.
It's in the cards.
Yep.
After she takes the X Division title.
Yep.
You heard it here
Yep.
first. Yep.
Yep.
I think it's coming.
So we're getting to Wednesdays now.
Let's do the wars.
Let's get to
baby.
Wednesday night
Today
wars.
is Wednesday. Today you have seen two good shows.
Two very good.
Two good shows. I think.
Pretty Chub, you were saying something about one of these shows over the other one. Which one did you like more?
I honestly preferred NXT, but that's just my opinion.
Why? Your opinion's trash, but go ahead. I'll let you speak.
The wrestling for one was better.
I gotta give you that.
The storytelling on Dynamite was better though. There was continuity. It was a nice flow.
It was.
I will admit that.
The whole
nice
show
flow.
had a really nice flow. The way like the end of one match kind of bled into the beginning of the other.
Right.
You had like a Cody Rhodes promo before, then him coming on stage after. There was a really nice
You had
kind
the
of
signing for the
Don't forget the Halloween theme.
yeah, right.
Roll
Yes.
into it.
We got
Yes.
some Rick and Morty.
Jericho looking like a Halloween Havoc prospect.
like
prop.
Halloween Havoc took a dump on his chest. That's what he looked like. That was
Oh, that freaking pumpkin.
Stupid idiot!
son. Sammy Guevara had a really good match with Adam Page. I thought that was really
It
good.
was cool. It was cool.
Rock
It
and
was a
Roll
solid
Express getting beat up.
Yo, how about the spot going through that? What it was, a table, I guess, or the stage?
It was a stage.
It was part of the stage.
Yeah. Fans were upset, man.
I'm upset.
Put that into that.
Rock and Roll Express, man.
Okay,
Recent NWA Tag Team
the
Champions.
the Dudleys put
Like
the
3
Dudleys
months ago.
power bombed Mae Young through a tape through the same spot.
Yo, but I'm just saying, why are they still?
Uh,
Well, it wasn't-
Money.
Well, they're
Like,
active
we
though.
still-
They're
You ever
kinda-
seen
At
the
least
movie
they have
Wrestler?
matches, huh?
You ever seen the movie The
Yo,
Wrestler?
my God. Like, yo, like look at the Young Bucks and then look at fucking like Rock and Roll Express.
Cautionary tale.
It's like looking into a time machine.
Is looking into a lot. SCU wins.
See?
The first tag team champions. Part of me
Yo.
hates this and part of me loves it.
And part of me is almost sick to my stomach, yet concerned. Yo, is my man okay?
Kazarian,
Is
Frankie.
Frankie all right, bro? He
Yeah.
fucking landed on his fucking
he
head.
landed on top of his head. That shit looked kind of scary.
That
Sorry,
shit.
he's gonna rest his head on Tracy Brooks.
Put
chest
some
and-
ice on that shit, yo. See?
Yeah.
Get out of here, yo! I hate SCU, man.
This
Get well
is
soon.
the worst
Christopher
episode I've ever been
You're
on.
trash. You're trash for even repeating that. I like Kenny Omega's entrance, and I thought his match was good.
Yes. Third theme song? I mean, come on, pick one.
That
I
shit
like-
was trash.
You didn't like it?
That video package was dope. The
thought it
song
was
was
dope.
garbage.
I mean, it was like. I liked it. I thought it was dope.
Much like
So
Kenny,
you're
it was
saying
garbage.
it was compared.
Oh,
Oh.
we have another Kenny hater here.
Oh.
You said something.
I just said it was his record.
Okay.
Yo, but
Trash!
that costume though.
Trash! Wait, does this count? Does this fucking tag match count as his record? No.
In trios.
Yeah.
In trios?
Yeah.
What's his trio record?
Yo, Kenny's costume.
Trash. I don't know.
Yo, real quick. Kenny's
Two.
costume.
Who the fuck is that guy?
I
what?
don't know what came out.
Nah,
just
I'm
as-
not.
He was trying to be futuristic, the Nightmare Before Halloween.
You were criticizing Kenny's mic work.
Okay, so here we go. Now, we've seen all of Kenny's promos from New Japan, right? And all the being the elites and shit and all the trash he's talk. We've never really witnessed Kenny Omega on the microphone on a weekly basis consistently for national on the network television.
He's never been on.
Never happened before.
Yeah.
I don't know. We still have yet to see that. We're how many 5 episodes, 6 episodes in?
Moxley cut a dope ass promo.
And we've seen guys like Moxley cut promos. We've seen guys like MJF cut promos. Where's Kenny Omega? I understand you're the VP, I guess, and you're the head of the fucking thing here. But
he didn't stay in Deep South long enough to learn promos.
Damn.
I'm just saying, I feel like he's out of his comfort zone. here.
Builds him out.
Or
bullied
maybe
him-
he's just not
bullied him
concerning
too
himself
much,
with it.
and he ran away crying.
What did you think about the John Moxley promo?
That shit was fire.
I,
but
I think it took too goddamn long.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
That's what
I
I
will
think.
say that.
If he would have cut that shit like in half,
He ended
would've-
it 6 times.
Oh man, like he had us in the palm of his hands, but then
Yeah.
they started like
Like Saturday, and then on Saturday, and then Saturday. I'm gonna
Saturday.
But it was like-
Full Gear Challenge, November the 9th.
it was that fire, that intensity. That was like I was into that shit. So even though he was like he ended that shit 6 times, that shit was still dope.
It was. I can't with these fucking 6-mans, bro.
Yo, we would if this would have been WWE with that
I
6
would've
man,
shitted on
the
them
Young
already.
Bucks and Omega, whatever,
They
Kip
got
Sabian, the hybrid.
Yo, tranquilo with the 6-man.
But can we just talk about NXT now?
Oh, does not mean my. Yours does not mean my.
What?
cocaine's a hell of a
Kill
drug.
does not mean die. I challenge you to all life.
So NXT opens up with a banger.
happening?
Io Shirai versus Candice LeRae.
Yeah, man.
Yo,
And Io Shirai picks up the victory.
No. NXT started with a fucking concert.
Oh, it did. It
Yeah.
did start with a
A
concert.
fucking concert. It was a fucking concert.
Whoa, there
and
was no
everybody
fun.
was having fucking fun. And Io Shirai comes out. And
What is
that
what
shit
is?
happened too.
That's not what I watched. That
I'm
was
about to get a swear jar.
That's a lot.
Scott
Io
Steiner.
Shirai and Candice LeRae. Listen, banger,
Bang bang.
banger. Then Balor came out dropping barbs at Bray Wyatt.
Yo, he said he put on a new mask, and all of a sudden he's the hottest shit around.
He took off his, and he's the hottest.
Now he take off his, and yo, that's money. I think that's money. I'm ready to see what Finn Balor's ready to unleash upon these NXTers of today.
I'd love to see like Bray Wyatt just appear and fuck him up and leave again, and just trash his character all over again, like Gaga Sandwich.
I would love to see Thomas Tucker come out. And
Who?
The God. That's my fantasy book.
Who'd you say?
Tamatonga.
Oh, Tamatonga. I didn't catch that. I love Tamatonga. I'm still waiting for that God Usos proud and powerful three-way fucking banger right
Super
there.
Imperative honor.
Hell
We had
yeah.
a
Put
quick-
Lucha Bros in there.
Jesus
Woo!
We had a quickie. Bronson Reed defeats Shane
Quickie.
Thorne.
That's when you
Kabuki
Tag team
Warriors.
titles on the
Finally.
line.
Fucking sighting. But let's talk about what happened afterwards. Pretty chubby Flacco. Tell us how your pants came off.
Quickly.
Why?
So the Kabuki Warriors picked up the victory in this match and retained the women's tag team titles. And afterwards, Shayna Baszler and her goons came out and attacked
Laguna.
Everybody.
everybody. No, they were targeting Tegan Knox.
Yeah,
and
but
the
by the end of this
quarterfinals.
shit,
Everybody
everybody
gets
comes out. Right?
Afterwards,
Smack.
Rhea Ripley
The
comes
rest
out.
of the
and
NXT.
Pretty much, yeah. The rest of the NXT women's locker room comes out. A brawl breaks out, and William Regal comes out, and he says that it's all gonna be fixed with War Games.
War
and the
games.
crowd went apeshit.
Yes.
Yo.
That shit was fire. My favorite part of that whole segment was all of it. And but my real favorite part, so Izzy was there.
Oh.
And she put up a picture of Rhea Ripley right when William Regal, Jesus Christ. How do you say that 4 times fast?
Damn.
She took a picture of Rhea Ripley right when William Regal.
Okay.
I couldn't say it twice. She took a picture of Rhea Ripley right when William Regal.
Did you eat the chips?
She took a picture of Rhea Ripley right when William Regal.
Had said that there was war games. That there was another W in there. And that there was a war games, and Rhea Ripley was wildin'.
Yo.
The look on her face, son, that intensity that she
Hunger.
had, like she was hanging over the ropes. She was mad hype like that. Was that Victor mad, angry?
How can you stop? How can you stop?
No nice things. Rhea Ripley was mad hype. And so if I'm seeing that as a fan, yo, I know that she's down for an ass kicking that I'm not going to forget as a fan. Like, I want to see that intensity all the time. She wasn't even on camera. That was like caught in studio.
She's so young, too. She's like 22, 23.
Oh, man.
She's not
It
even in
was-
her prime yet.
It was tremendous. But the end of NXT was...
That was even better because Daddy made his way back.
Damn, you're going to skip...
No.
hold on.
So
But
did
before that,
Well,
we
you
had.
know I like to blow my load when
No,
Daddy
before.
Little Woo!
Woo.
Old school. We had the return of what tag team?
The Monster.
The Monstars
Is that really what they call themselves?
Yep.
in the Indies in PWG.
Yes, sir.
The Monstars
Well-
against the Undisputed Era for the tag team belts.
They made Keith Lee look like such an animal.
He's a beast, bro.
Yo,
It
shout
was
out to making it to the game
dope.
this year in 2K20, even though they gotta fix it, but still he's in the game.
The
surprising.
the match was dope. It was hard hitting. It was quick. Then Tommaso Ciampa comes out, right? Listen, I've never seen someone use a crutch realistically effectively until I saw Tommaso Ciampa tonight. He looked like if that was the transporter with a crutch, like that's what he looked like. He was hitting legs. He was like chopping shit. Like he knew where to hit to make the most like efficacious.
It's like he had time to think about these things, right?
Oh man, he had a long time.
What are you trying to say?
Don't break your ankles, for real, or get injuries.
Don't try this at home.
So
No, you can always try that one.
So did he challenge Adam Cole
kind
at
of.
War Games?
Not really, kind of.
Son, he said he was about to reach for Goldie. And thank God for that one fan who said, "Keep your hands off of that."
No, that wasn't a fan. I think that was Bobby Fish.
Was that,
Was
Oh,
it?
really?
Because that shit was hilarious. I
think it was Bobby Fish.
I thought it was some. I heard it, but
It had to be Bobby Fish.
So instead of reaching for it, he says, "Nah, you gotta wait till War Games."
that sexual tension was real though with him and Goldie.
Sexual healing, baby, so good to me. All right.
I think somebody wants to smoke, yo.
We want to smoke.
Préndelo.
Really? Nah. We're not gonna get no. All right.
There we go.
We want the smoke.
Oh,
Tonight.
Damn, I fucked my.
Tonight. Damn, where your pants? Tonight
He's wearing a skirt.
is Mischief Night.
What?
And so we decided to take it upon ourselves to bring back the smoke. Who wants to smoke? And there was an open invitation to any and all
Got my
comers
lighter, yo?
to see who want to smoke with me. Who want it?
I don't think
And
we're
so-
talking about, I think we're talking about the same thing.
I'm pretty sure that I don't care what you're talking about. The fact of the matter is that only two people took us up on the smoke. I said, yo, anybody, talk your shit. Let's see what's up. Marks with Mikes.
Hey, dímelo.
Marks with Mikes come out and they say, your mama,
Oh, no me digas nada, espérate.
your mama,
Yeah.
tu abuela. You know what that means? Google that shit on GoogleTranslate.com.
Come back.
Tu
I might-
abuela.
I might be behind her.
.com.
Listen.
I might be behind her.
Is
You
it
know
not
what
good?
I mean?
The abuela
So I
player?
was like,
Jesus.
listen, I'm going to take it easy on you guys because you guys just kind of threw me a softball, and I appreciate that home run that you're going to let me hit. But I was like, fuck it, let me do some research. Let me look on their page. I mean, honestly, all I did was really read the Twitter profile.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Mierda.
That's work. Like,
Listen. And they're actually
a 9 to
cool,
5
right? Like, I
somewhere.
looked through their feed, right? Well, we've talked on Twitter and whatnot, and you guys are cool people, except you talk about my mama. Mama Mischief ain't got shit to do with this.
oh,
So, I read on your profile, you guys are the heels. The heels?
The heels.
Who? The bad guys? Excuse me. You all come at me weak sauce and call yourselves the bad
there's
guys?
a copyright for that somewhere.
All right, cool. So what I did was I kind of kept looking, and then everything made sense. Everything made sense because you guys are from
Dark Quarters.
Cleveland, Ohio.
Garbage.
You from Cleveland, Ohio? You from post LeBron, Cleveland Cavalier, Cleveland, Ohio, the land? That's you? I'm sorry. I understand now. You guys come from Cleveland Doo-Doo Browns? All right, man, guys.
Hey,
Thanks.
Baker Mayfield.
Thanks for responding.
Baker Mayfield's doing things, man. He's
Yeah, he's doing that doo-doo caca feces.
So they from where Dolph Ziggler from, right? So they a lot of hype, a lot of promise.
Nah, yo, Marks with Mikes. We'll fuck with y'all. Appreciate y'all. That's what's up. But there's somebody else that's going to get some attention tonight.
Who the fuck want it?
Son. Benji.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Calavera Comedy.
Cara de verga.
Cara de... Listen. Cara de algo. Let me tell you something.
Sandwich.
It's so weird.
My man dropped a 1.5 minute video.
Yo, what's up, man?
Looking like a squirrel hiding nuts in them cheeks, boy.
The Canal Street Damien.
Your hair looking like a phone cord from the 1970s. What?
You heard me. The Canal Street Damien Sandow.
Aaron Stevens.
Like Aaron Idol, whoever the hell you want to call him. Like the
I'm
$5 for $1 version.
Okay. All right.
Like I can get you and a Louis.
This is me
Batten.
kicking it old school.
Looking like the bitch ass bully from El Chavo del Ocho, Kiko ass motherfucker Benji. Benji, do not come at me, Benji.
Oh my god.
Calling me a mama huevo. Is that the best you got?
Yo, tú te pareces a
Tú eres el mama huevo que más mama huevo de todos los mama huevos que han mamado huevo.
Hashtag mama huevo.
That's it. I got nothing more for y'all. Coming at me. What you hiding? Yo, you know when someone makes nice ass curls on the presents?
Yeah.
Right, his mouth is the present. His curls are his hair, yo. Benji! Déjalo.
I can't with this guy.
Déjalo ahí,
I can't.
déjalo ahí.
Oh shit.
This is why we
So,
can't have nice things.
not one
Benji, we
fucking
love you,
nice
dog.
thing.
You're gonna be on the show. I'm gonna let you talk your shit. We gonna see what happens when you get
You
here.
gonna
though.
get your rebuttal. Don't worry.
Yo, Queenie, what up, though?
Damn.
Hey.
I see
And
you.
anybody that wanted. Anybody.
He said Kiko.
The Chavo del Ocho. Yo, if you don't know who that is, Google it. Google it, hello. You got a computer in your hand, dog. Looking for that shit. I can't give you all the answers. I'm only Mischief, and it's my night. Mischief night. Let's do it. You heard.
Let's also do something else, all right? Let's get off that for a
Excuse
sec.
me. Excuse me.
Let's move on. Let's
Is there
move on.
something going on?
There's a weekly thing going on. First of all, every week we gotta decide who the heel of the week is, what the pop of the week is, and who the fuck getting his chair shot of the week. So after that rant, I don't know. I want to nominate you, but
I'm right here.
But who do you think? Who do you think gets heel of the week this
Oh
week?
my God, I'm hype as hell right now. Let's do it.
Bobby Lashley and Lana?
No.
Oh my God, that was awful.
That was
Is the chair shot of the
chair
week.
shot of the week right there.
Fuck yes. All right.
I'll raise that. I'll be like, I think Lana's the heel of the week. I could see Lana being the heel of the week.
Nah.
Only because of the point that you made.
I'll give
She's giving Bobby Lashley the sex and not Rusev the sex.
That was your point. That wasn't my point.
But you brought it up.
My point is that
I'm
this
pretty
whole
sure
shit is
you
garbage.
brought
I mean,
that
it's
up, too.
garbage, but I mean, if you listen to the story, if you go and buy the story, Lana's that's a fucking heel move. That's some heel shit. And she was wearing heels.
That's some Union City shit.
Jericho wearing all of Halloween Havoc's merchandise is number one. Number two.
I think that's pop of the week.
No. I will top you, gentlemen.
Excuse me.
Hey!
I will not be bottomed by
Hey,
anybody.
it's a party. It's a.
Excuse me.
I guess not.
You were saying.
Sammy Callahan.
Oh.
In receiving a compliment from Tommaso Ciampa, Tommaso went out of his way to share the history that they have together
You ain't lying.
and to say how proud he was of him becoming a champion.
You'll suck my ass.
And yeah, oh shit, that is effectively what Sammy told him. He said, "Don't make this about you, bitch. This is my time. Fuck you. Fuck everyone."
Beautiful way to keep on
Damn.
character and keep it up and work the Twitter audience.
He's the real kayfabe right now.
I love it. I
Like
love
everyone
it.
else is full of shit.
I love it.
They're themselves in real life on Twitter and on social media.
What
Sammy Callahan is
amazing.
Sammy Callahan 24/7.
I love it. He spit on Jim Cornette, so that was awesome.
There you-
Oh man, how you feel that he trashed your boy,
Cool.
Ciampa?
Listen, Ciampa's gonna get his, and he's doing successful things right now. He's gonna get Goldie back, and then nobody's gonna notice what anybody else is doing in that company.
Pops. War Games announcement is a pop of the
That's
week,
definitely a pop.
right? I mean, what else is there?
Pop.
There was
How
nothing.
about the Best Friends entrance this week?
What?
the
when they
Rick and
came out to
Morty
Rick and
shit?
Morty
I
shit?
mean, I'm not a big Rick and. I mean, if y'all are Rick and Morty fans,
I
like
think
that-
Rick and Morty's
that
like.
guy?
I think that was a big deal, only because I feel like Rick and Morty's the South Park of 2019, and if this is the Attitude Era, South Park played a very big role in the Attitude Era.
No,
Anybody
man,
remember
not-
sites like Kenny's Crib where they fucking turn wrestlers into fucking South Park characters and shit? Everything.
Yeah.
Gold Gug coming out with Cartman dolls and shit. I think Rick and Morty is maybe not be as successful as South Park was back then.
I don't know. They're pretty big. They're like
I don't
mad
watch
seasons
it, but
deep.
I hear they are. I
Right.
hear they're pretty successful.
They had like a nice little cross promotional thing. So
They're doing things like that. Who's the guy that again? We didn't figure out who Kenny's costume was, but these
Yeah,
are
I
guys
don't
that these are things that they're reaching out to. So I feel
who
like-
was Kenny's costume? Yo, somebody hit us up on Twitter. Let me know.
HBC, it's so sweet.
Calavera, let us know. Bitch ass.
But
We love you, Benji.
we love you.
Nah, fuck 'em.
Chair shot.
Nah, it has to be Lana. That's it. Goodbye. End the
No,
conversation.
I give you the best chair shot of the week.
That's what she said.
The best chair shot of the week is WWE taking their heavily stocked Bray Fiend Wyatt and putting him in a fucking match with Seth Rollins again. And now that SmackDown got the Fiend for ratings and for the beautiful character that you've developed, you're going to put him in this match where now you fucking got to end it. And now you have to have a finish. And you have to... How do you finish this match without
I'll tell you how.
Without making the Fiend taste a little bit more, that much sour after this match?
I'll tell you how.
Oh, go for it.
There's gonna be an interference.
Who?
Don't matter. It's a last man standing match.
Matter.
There's no disqualification.
The match ends. The match has
Right.
to end with Seth retaining or Bray winning.
Okay, Seth is gonna retain. There's gonna be an interference.
By who? Dean Ambrose?
The Undertaker.
Trash. Trash. If that happens, I will tell you right now. Look, live on the air, I will tell you right now, if that happens, if The Undertaker comes back to kill the Fiend so that Seth Rollins can retain a crown jewel, I will not watch Raw or SmackDown.
Keep in mind, what's next month? Survivor Series.
Yeah, Survivor Series.
So if we recall, because the fans, you know our archived shit, right? You remember Pretty Chubby saying this before. Tell them how you think Bray Wyatt and Undertaker are gonna go at it at WrestleMania.
Passing of the torch.
The passing of the... I mean, I'm sorry. I fucked that up. Survivor Series.
Survivor Series.
He said Survivor Series where Taker came out. This
What?
is where he goes out.
What premise does Taker have to interfere in this match other than taking a big old shit at the last crown jewel?
That's a great point.
What stakes? What is in it for Taker?
Redemption.
He's the Reaper of Wayward Souls, and this is a wayward soul.
I mean,
Yeah.
we've seen worse. We've seen so much worse.
Yeah, but right now there's so much better.
And that's where they're fucking up. That's where they're fucking
SmackDown
up.
hit under 1 million views.
World Series though.
World Series though.
And the Crown Jewel hype because it was based on fucking catering to that show.
Excuses.
And it was on FS1.
Excuses. This was supposed to be a big deal for Fox. They didn't pay for a bunch of thousand views. They paid for the M's.
Read the contract.
They paid in B's to get to M's, right?
Y'all
They paid
signed that
billions of
contract with the
dollars
devil.
for this shit. They did not pay to get 900,000 views. So put up or shut up, because SmackDown this week was not that good.
Not that good.
And you watch AEW, putting it kindly, and you watch AEW this week, and you're like, God damn, what storytelling. Even if the ring action may not have been for you, I wasn't enthralled entirely.
And
But
then
the
you watch
storytelling.
They did a
NWA.
great job hooking the fan with the story.
NWA.
And you're like, fuck everything
Oh
else.
my God. NWA.
Yo, NWA and Impact.
And Impact. And the
Impact.
show that Impact just had.
That shit was on point.
Oh.
Shout out to Mark Cuban and Access.
So the chair shot of the week goes to you, Vince. You are dropping the ball a little bit. Listen, your best years are behind you. Let's move on. Let's go. Right? Look at what Triple H has done. Almost unencumbered, I have to imagine. I wasn't there. I don't know what happens on the daily, but by many accounts, you didn't even watch the product for a very long time. So let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
I mean, isn't there preseason for the XFL yet? So, like, maybe he needs to focus on that.
Shout out to the fucking XFL coming soon. And the Gargoyles? Are we going to be the Gargoyles?
Oh, the New York, yes.
The
So
New York
you're
No,
not
it's,
gotta
the
go
Guardians.
loud.
Guardians.
The New
I'm
York,
sorry.
New
I
Jersey
fucked that
Guardians.
up.
We should have
But
been the
hey,
Gargoyles.
Shout out to Andrew Luck being our quarterback. Shout out to Antonio Brown being our wide receiver.
No, they said they would not have Antonio Brown in the XFL.
What?
Nope.
Why not?
That was tweeted by the main account of the XFL.
Why
He,
do
you're just mad because you couldn't be a part of it or something like that.
Really?
Yep.
He's a good player.
Shout out to
ask the Patriots.
who just left the XFL?
Who?
You can't judge a man on that stuff, that scripted shit. Like, anyway.
Before we get to Crown Jewel, I got two things.
Okay, go ahead. Get them
Number
out.
one, we did the 80s WrestleCon this weekend. What an experience.
And who did you guys meet?
We met.
A lot of people.
There were a bunch of people.
We met legends. We met
Sandy.
Shout out to our wonderful fan out there, Sandy. We got the chance to meet you. We love you. Appreciate you supporting us. We gotta get you on here, man.
Yo, let's be in touch. Let's do it.
Send us a DM and all that. We gotta set that up.
Absolutely. We met a bunch of different people, and then we shared a booth pretty much.
Yes.
With who?
With someone.
Enzo Amore.
That someone. The real someone.
Real one.
Now,
real one.
The realest guy in the room. How you doing? Listen.
Bada boom.
There were a lot of things to talk about that day. We had a really good showing. There were a lot of people. We had a great time. Ooh, cocínalo. Enzo spent so much time with each person. Yo, time that he did not have to. There were legends there, man. There were people. Yo, son. Ted DiBiase, Tatanka, Legion of Doom, Paul Orndorff was there.
Doink the Clown, Brooklyn Brawler.
Brooklyn. J.J. Dillon was there.
Smash.
Tito Santana was there.
J.J. Dillon was there.
And I saw, listen,
Tugboat.
a lot of them, Sergeant Slaughter was there.
Yeah.
And a lot of them spent a lot of time with their fans. None quite like Enzo. Enzo really legitimately spent so much time with each individual person. There was always a line at his booth. He was there. He did fucking videos.
Longest line. Because everybody had lines, but
time.
Enzo's was the longest all day.
We didn't want to bother him. We struck up conversation with his dad. Yo, he was cool peoples. Yo, but
Very cool
at the end, we got to kick it a little bit. Yo, he was a legit straight up dude.
He liked them J1s. I had to ask him. He had them J's, the crisp 8s, the crisp 1s, Carolina Blue. Okay.
So I give him a lot of props, man. He gets a lot of heat for, he did a lot of things he didn't have to do that day when nobody was watching.
Facts.
Yo, we were there the whole time. Yo, he could have been a dick. He could have been like whatever. He wasn't sulking. He was excited to be there. He made everybody have a good time. Kudos to him. Listen, I'm sure maybe things happened behind the scenes. Maybe they didn't. I don't know. That's a lot of hearsay. But what I saw from my own eyes, realest guy in the room. How you doing?
Facts on facts.
That was dope. And we also met somebody else at the 80s WrestleCon, and they gave us this gift, right? Hell's Kitchen Hot Sauce.
Ooh.
Hell's Kitchen Hot Sauce has a squared circle edition of hot sauce, right? This squared circle series. And this, what we got right here is Flying Elbow, oh yeah, hot sauce. I was dressed as Macho Man Randy Savage, so I got a macho blend of ripe habaneros, tangy raspberries, and fresh garlic. Will make anyone feel savage.
Ooh,
getting you dig.
even JP.
This shit is dope. We're going to be working with them, yo, so check out Hell's Kitchen. I mean, you want some dope-ass hot sauce, yo, they got mad variety. Bam.
Wham, bam,
Check them out. Hell's Kitchen Hot Sauce.
And
Best
with
neighborhood
all
in
that
New York.
said, baby, I think we have some ground to cover, right?
So
what's going on Thursday? Well, by the time you hear this, it would have it happened already.
Right?
unless you saw it live, in which case you're a very smart person.
Very smart. Anybody want to cover that shit?
So what's going on?
That's all the time we have for you folks this week. I don't give a
Thanks,
damn
man.
where you got your damn fix
You
from.
gonna do
Because
this
I'm
every
not
time?
talking about this damn
No
blood
Cain
money.
Velasquez?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't give a damn.
Are you
I know
serious?
pretty
Man,
chubby
I'm
Flacco
gonna
though,
watch
and he
Hulk
gonna
versus
tell you what the
Flair.
hell you gonna do on iTunes, because we gonna get the hell up out of here.
We're not gonna talk.
So on Apple Podcasts, you could rate and review and give us those nice 5 stars. Tell us how much you
Cinco.
love the bad guys, because I know that you love the bad guys, just like I love hanging out with your mom.
Oh my God! Every time.
It balances out.
Hey,
That's not. What
And check us out on all streaming platforms, every single one. And
Each
too
one.
sweet that play button. And don't forget to check out our latest interview with the one, the mean one, Vicky,
The Queen Mean.
the queen of mean,
Vicky!
Guerrero.
Check that out. It's just fresh off the presses. So much love for her,
Friend
man.
of the show, Vicky Guerrero. Check her out, son.
Please. And 10 count of 10 that's enough.
Fire, fire, fire.